Hey Sagittarius, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, March 26th to Sunday, April 1st, 2018. Now before I get started, I just wanted to let you know I will be doing an April webinar coming up for what's going on this next month, and that will be this Thursday, March 29th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. In it, I'm going to talk about what it all means, how we can use April to the best of our advantage, and the major alignments that will be happening then. That includes Saturn and Pluto going retrograde, Chiron moving into Aries, which it doesn't change signs all too often, and then Venus moving into Taurus, its sign where it's at home. So that's what we're going to discuss. I see this month as a major transition month from an old life of crazy change, chaos, things being up in the air, to finally finding more of that stability in life in some way, and being more lighthearted about what is going on. And we're making that switch this month and needing to be very dedicated and very disciplined about how we do things so that we can come out on the other side feeling okay. And if that's something you want to learn more about or get more tips on how to do, please sign up at the link down below in my description box, and hopefully I'll see you there. Now Sagittarius, what's going on this week is we've got the moon hanging out in Aries for you, which rules your 5th house of happiness, romance, love, passion projects, kids. So you are definitely focusing on what you need to be happier in life, how you can work with some entrepreneurial venture if you've got that's going on with you, how to work with your kids, do things with kids, or what else, or romantic relationships, find more romance in your life. All right. Now, while the sun is hanging out there in Aries on Monday, it's also going to make a square here to Mars in your 2nd house of money, confidence, and your gifts and skills and talents. So I think as you're trying to figure out how to be happy, how to work on some passion project or deal with kids, maybe it's money coming in. How can I finance this passion project? Yeah, how can I finance this new relationship or something going on with kids, or some project that I'm working on coming in? Okay, can also be a lot about confidence. How can I be more confident being happy, doing this thing that I really, really like? And again, stability. How can I bring more stability into my life, doing more of what I like? Bring the happiness back. I always say this, you especially Sagittarius, you're trying to figure out how can I bring the happiness back in a more stable way after life has been crazy with Saturn in your sign for the past 2.5 years. And I think you're trying to figure that out, and how you can feel more unique, more valued in your life, doing the things that it is that you really like. And I think that's what's going on at the beginning of this week. Okay, on Wednesday, as you're trying to figure all that stuff out, we do have Venus come into a conjunction with Uranus in your 5th house, maybe bringing some unexpected things that could occur, unexpected things in regards to relationships with Venus involved, and money also with Venus involved. So as you're trying to be happy, maybe there's some kind of unexpected money situation, maybe money going out in some way happening. Could be money coming in, but with Venus here being in Aries, a sign it doesn't like, touching Uranus, a planet it doesn't like, this could definitely, whatever unexpected thing comes up, could be a little bit unsettling in some way. And maybe someone says something to you in a relationship that you weren't planning on, that you don't know how you feel about, or maybe some unexpected financial thing comes up in regards to kids, romance, a passion project that could come in as you're really trying to build more of that stability back into your life in some way. Okay, so that's what I see going on Wednesday. Then after that happens on Thursday and Friday, the sun moves further through Aries and makes a square over to Saturn in your 2nd. So as you're trying to build more stability and confidence in your life, doing something that it is that you enjoy, something perhaps unexpected comes up with finances or with relationships. And then after that happens on Thursday and Friday, I see you having to make maybe some decisions, some choices, or some commitments based on those things that have come up. And I think what you're trying to do is, even though some unexpected things or insights that you didn't plan on have arrived, you're trying to figure out, now that all of this stuff has come, how do I integrate it into my life? And how do I move forward with what's happened, feeling more confident, feeling more comfortable in whatever way, knowing this now that I did not know sooner, or I did not know before. And I think that's what it comes to on Thursday and Friday, maybe feeling a little hard and a little restricted with the square and with Saturn, but I think really needing to figure out here how to think long term and how to commit to bringing more of that stability into your life, financially, personally, in some way, so that you can begin to be happier in a way that you really want, and in a way that's really going to be better for you. All right. That's happening there, even though there could be some hard things that come in, feeling restricted, hard decisions on Thursday, Friday. I do think there is some positive stuff that's going on that you're trying to think about and work out. That's because this weekend, Friday and Saturday, while you're making these decisions, we do have Mercury in your 5th house make a trine over to your North Node and your 9th house of something new. So as you're trying to figure out, how do I build more stability into my life, be more confident, happier in my life, even if some unexpected things have come up, I think you're really trying to figure out how I can continue moving forward, doing something new, finding more of the excitement, working on some passion project in your life, traveling, studying, something along those lines. And I think some of these decisions that it is that you're making to feel more stable and secure in your life are ultimately going to help you, and you're trying to figure out how they can ultimately help you do something new, be more excited, travel, learn, study in a way that really does help you in some way feel just much better with where your life is going. So even if the decisions are hard, there is an opportunity for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel and rearrange things, I think, and make decisions to do things that you really want. All right, so that's happening there. Then after that, on Saturday, we get a full moon here in Libra. And that for you, Sagittarius, is going to be your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and your hopes for the future. And I think what you start to do on Saturday, as you're making some big decisions about how you can feel more stable in your life, while at the same time doing something that excites you, I think you're really ending an old vision of your future, an old way of your life that you saw, maybe an old person that it is that you were, so that you can then step into a newer, more authentic identity, being happier, doing some things you really enjoy. And I think you're trying to figure out how you can be okay with your life, with where you saw your life going up to this point, so that you can start to focus more on other things that make you happy, that you really like, and move forward on some of those, all right, coming in. And I think you're just trying to overcome an old vision so that you can move forward, finally stepping into new chapters, being happier and more stable without having to worry about an old vision of yours for your life, so that you can focus on building a new one, okay? So I see that happening. Then on Sunday, after that, we've got the Sun in a conjunction with Mercury in your 5th house, and Mars in a conjunction with Saturn in your 2nd house. All right, and I think what that can bring this weekend is, now that everything's come up, you know, about maybe some unexpected things, about what you need to make happy, about your money, about moving forward, going on this week, I think Sunday gives you a chance with these two alignments to start to process everything mentally, and to be like, okay, so this has happened. This is what's going on now. Now that I know, how can I integrate it all, everything that's occurred to me lately, into my identity, so that I can understand it better, be more at one with it, feel more comfortable moving forward from here on out. All right, and I think that's what you're trying to do, is figure out, okay, now that all this has occurred, how can I really begin the work of being happy and of working, moving forward, doing some things that I enjoy. And I think Mars and Saturn as well in your 2nd are going to superpower the confidence and the stability as well. And I think before we could find some of this confidence and stability in our life, we needed some unexpected things to come up this week, and we needed to make some commitments to some things that are important before you can start moving forward and processing it all on Sunday and beginning to do some things at a faster pace. All right, so that's what I see going on there. And your card for the week, Sagittarius, is the 5 of Swords reversed. This to me, well, the 5 of Swords when it's upright definitely indicates winning at all costs, maybe some competition going on. And I think what this card is saying, this isn't about winning at all costs. This is about winning this week in the right ways. This is about, even if you have to take the long journey, even if things are slow, even if you see everyone else succeeding and you're not, that doesn't matter, okay? What matters is whether or not you're building something in the right way that resonates with you, that's going to give you your heart back to yourself. Who cares what makes everyone else happy? Who cares if other people are winning and you're not? Like, that's not important. What matters is that you have a personal journey, that you're trying to do what makes you happy, that you're living your life the best that you can, and that is what you need. And I think if you focus on that stuff and don't think about everyone else and what they're doing and whether or not it's working for them, you're going to win in the end. You're going to win in the end. Okay, but if you start comparing yourself to everyone else, it's going to make it harder for you to do the things that you need right now to build that security back into your life, to move forward, doing some things that really resonate with your heart, that you can build on and take far from here. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching your horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and I will talk to you later.